According to a recent survey, only 17% of Americans say retirement savings is their top financial priority. Now, here to explain this surprising finding and what it means for you is financial expert and author of the new book, Good Money Revolution, Derek Kinney. Hey there, Derek. Nice to see you again.
Thank you, Devon. Great to be with you as always.
And thanks for helping us stay financially aware. Now, only 17% seems extremely low. What's causing that, Derek?
Well, it is extremely low. And what it shows is the level of financial trauma so many people have gone through with the pandemic. For the most part, everyone either was affected by a job loss or having to crack into their retirement savings, or they knew someone who was negatively affected or even lost their life. And so for so many people, it's a matter of emerging from the rubble of what happened, not just to their life, but to their financial savings. And they're working hard to rebuild it now.
Yeah, Derek, that survey shows that 40% of Americans are working on increasing their savings. Why such a huge increase?
Well, the big thing here is a total shift in priorities. Keep in mind, financial advisors like myself for years were harping on their clients, save more money, save more money. Now they're doing exactly that, not spending much at all compared to what they did. And that's because they're replenishing what they spent because of unforeseen medical issues, financial crises that came up, for example, emergencies, even adjusting to having kids at home more. All of those issues are causing people to really reshuffle their priorities. The bottom line is it's good that they're saving. The question now is, will they continue to spend? Because 2/3 of the economy is how the average consumer like you and I, Damon, feel about the economy. If we feel worried, that doesn't spell good news for the economy going forward.
And Derek, you mentioned priorities. So a quarter of U.S. adults have no retirement savings at all.
Yeah.
What should folks do to get started?
Well, and my heart goes out to them. So many average Americans are working hard, making ends meet, providing for their family, but there's simply nothing left over to save for retirement. What I would tell you is this: whatever you can do, even if it's the smallest amount to an IRA or a retirement plan like a 403B or a 401k, put the money aside. The bottom line is money set aside today, the present value of that has a chance to grow down the road. So don't feel like because you can't save it all, you can't do anything, even if it's $50 a month or $100 a month. Better to do that now and let the time value of money add to it and let it grow and work as hard for you as you worked for the money in the first place.
And Derek, you're putting a lot of things into perspective for us. So for our viewers that are close to retirement but may need to save more, are there any other options for them?
Yeah, and again, this is very common. So many people I talk to say, Derek, I'm 50, I'm 55, I really haven't saved much. Is all hope lost? And I would say no. Let me be a voice of reason and say, look, I call this the sweet spot solution. There's that moment in time where many people are close to paying off their house, or their kids are about to leave college, or they get a raise, or their debt's almost paid off. And suddenly there's discretionary money that if they capture it and keep it and save it, they can rebuild retirement quickly, but it may mean delaying retirement. So maybe you work until you're 70 and retire then. So there's always options. Talk with your advisor, but do this. Don't take the Las Vegas approach and gamble it and bet everything on hoping you can double it and make up for lost time. Typically, that's a losing bet.
Man, sounds like research, and you do have options.
That's exactly right. And just don't panic. Take it one step at a time, and you can work your way through this.
All right, Derek, thank you so much for joining us again this Tuesday afternoon. Again, thank you, Derek Kinney, financial expert and author of the new book, Good Money Revolution.